Hey, this is Schmidt. Thanks for checking out my channel and this week's blues guitar tutorial. So this time around, I'm going to do my version of a John Lee Hooker classic called Boom Boom. Doing this one in the key of E major and covering two distinct parts here. There's a call and response section, and then there's a boogie part that contains the instrumental section, going back and forth between the two. All right, so we'll get started with the tutorial, and remember to hit the like button if you enjoy the video, and you can always subscribe to my channel for these weekly blues guitar lessons. Okay, that's the first part of the call and response section. I'm just playing off of an E chord, and then I'm following it up with a bottom end rhythm line. All right, so working off of this E dominant 7 chord, and here's my follow-up. Okay, so I'm playing a G and an A and into this E chord, playing the low two notes. All right. So you can hear that call and response happening there. A little bend there. Okay, you could also play that like this, if you prefer. Moving on to the 4, which is off of an A. And then back to the 1 again. All right, so I'm still playing off of this E dominant 7 top end line. Following it up with this A, I'm playing a C and a D off of the A. Again, you could play it this way if you prefer. That's just a preference. All right, then. That's to make the transition back to the 1. And then moving on to the 5, and here's my version of this. Quite a bit there. And then back to the 1 to finish off this call and response part. I'll play that really slow. Playing again off of that E dominant 7 chord. Okay, that's the second part. It's a boogie type line played on the bottom end strings, and this is a composite version of what I was hearing, listening to a few versions from John Lee Hooker. I'm playing this example with a flat pick, but you could certainly do this fingerstyle as well. In fact, I think John Lee Hooker was a fingerstyle player. But in any case, this is what I'm doing off of the 1. alternating between this open E and this E, the second fret of the D string. And I'm following it up with the G and A. For the 4 chord, or the A, right, so the open A and the E below it, and following up with a C to a D. Then moving on back to the 1, and then the last 4 bars. So the 1 to the 5. I'm hitting the B7 chord to the 4, to the 1, and no resolution to the 5 on that. Thanks for checking out this video on my channel. Hope you got some ideas on playing this classic by John Lee Hooker. If you enjoyed the video, please click on the like button, and remember that you can subscribe to my channel for these weekly blues guitar tutorials. All right, we'll see you again really soon.